Hey guys, Junior Blends here, and this is the gold clipper and trimmer set from BaByliss Pro's limited effects collection. How about we take a look at what's inside the box? Now going into the box, we are greeted with the two machines. This is the trimmer. Your graphite 2.0 blade. That's the power switch. Set that aside. And we have the clippers. And let's take a look what comes underneath. So inside here we have two charging cables for both machines. They're branded BaByliss Pro. And we also have some guards here. And some more guards, I think. Yeah. And then we get some tools. I see a screwdriver, some oil, some brushes to clean your blades. I also see this tool. I think this is used to zero gap the trimmers. And is there anything else in the box? Struggle. Yes, just some instruction manuals, but who really reads these, right? This machine is cordless. It comes equipped with a lithium-ion battery that will give you up to 2 hours of runtime on a full charge. You do have the option to use these corded, which is good if they're your only clippers. They ship with a graphite coated fade blade, which is touted not to heat up as much during haircuts. The cutting power behind these blades come from a brushless motor, which provides high speed and torque. Looking at the design of these clippers, the housing is completely made of metal. It has a knurled grip similar to that of a barbell, so it won't slip out of your hands if your palms get sweaty. This clipper does have a bit of weight to it, but it isn't too heavy. Something I find interesting and quite like about these clippers is how BaByliss designed their fading lever. They have chosen to use a detent system that allows the lever to stay in pre-selected positions versus more traditional clippers whose levers have a freer range of motion. This clipper also features a hanging hook. I hardly see cordless clippers with hanging hooks, so it's nice to see that BaByliss included this. As for the trimmers, they share a lot of design elements as the clippers, such as the metal housing, the grip, and the hanging hook. Where these two machines differ is in function. Trimmers are usually used to put in hard lines, and the skeletal design of this trimmer allows for you to get into tight spaces like between the nose and lips. Being primarily a mobile barber, my business model requires me to travel around a lot to cut hair. So I believe these are a good investment based on what these tools have to offer. I might do a review on these once I've gotten to use them a little bit more. Pause. Hey there, Editor Dwight here. This video was recorded a couple months ago, so one would assume I'd have enough time to actually test these machines out and get a good feel for them. So I'll be just giving a little review on my experience with them thus far. Okay, so starting off with the trimmers, I was super excited to use these because it was my first experience using cordless trimmers, but initially without zero gapping them, they were doing okay. I realized I had to take a little more time on the lines to get them sharp, but overall they did pretty good at setting in nice crisp lines. These also are really good at removing bulk right out the box without zero gapping them. As you can see here, I had no problems taking off the hair. There was no snagging. My customer had no problems, so it was pretty good at what it's advertised to do, which is to clear bulk really easily and set in hard lines, and I see why people really love these and why I love these. The only problem I'd say is they are a bit lower than I expected them to be. As for the clippers, they cut pretty well. Even though his hair wasn't that tall, they had no struggle going through. There was no slowing down of the motor, there was no snagging of hair, and it cut pretty evenly. I find fading to be pretty good with these clippers as well. It's easy to get a good blend with them as well as doing fine detail work. When it comes to the battery life, they perform as advertised. In my experience, I get about 2 hours of runtime, which is enough for me to do 2 to 3 haircuts without having to recharge them. Keeping in mind I'm still a little slow at cutting hair, so more experienced barbers could probably get more from a single charge. Okay, so that's my little mini review. So let me take you back to where we left off. That being said, thank you guys for watching, and until next time, peace.